Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Talks with Swami Vivekananda by Sri Sharat Chandra Chakravarty, one of the greatest household disciples of Swami Vivekananda. Continuation of section 14, page number 133. Thus the talk went on and gradually drifted to the topic of Shankaracharya. The disciple Sharat Chandra Chakravarty was a great adherent of Shankara, was a great follower of Shankara, almost to the point of fanaticism. Sharat Chandra Chakravarty used to look upon Shankara's Advaita philosophy as the crest of all philosophies and could not bear any criticism of him. Shankaracharya. Swamiji was aware of this and as was his nature, wanted to break this one-sidedness, fanaticism of the disciple Sharat Chandra Chakravarty. Swamiji speaks. Shankara's intellect was sharp like the razor. Shankara was a good argumentator and a scholar, no doubt of that. But he had no great liberality. But he had no great generosity. His heart, too, seems to have been like that. Besides, he used to take great pride in his Brahminism, much like a southern Brahmin of the priest class, you may say. How he has defended in his commentary on the Vedanta Sutras that the non-Brahmin caste will not attain to the supreme knowledge of Brahman, and how specious arguments, how superficially plausible but actually wrong arguments. Referring to Vidura, Shankaracharya has said that he became a knower of Brahman. Vidura became a knower of Brahman by reason of his Brahmin body in the previous incarnation. Well, if nowadays any Shudra attains to a knowledge of Brahman, shall we have to side with your Shankara and maintain that because he had been a Brahmin in his previous birth, therefore he has attained to this knowledge of Brahman? Goodness! What is the use of dragging in Brahminism with so much ado, with so much fuss? The Vedas have entitled anyone belonging to the three upper castes to a study of the Vedas and the realization of Brahman, haven't they? So Shankara had no need whatsoever of displaying this curious bit of pedantry on this subject, contrary to the Vedas. And such was his heart that he burned to death lots of Buddhist monks by defeating them in argument. And the Buddhists too were foolish enough to burn themselves to death simply because they were defeated in argument. What can you call such an action on Shankara's part except fanaticism? But look at Buddha's heart, ever ready to give his own life to save the life of even a kid. What to speak of Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya, for the welfare of the many, for the happiness of the many. See, what a large-heartedness, what a compassion. To be continued. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ram Krishnarpanamastu.